whenever you are being arrested by the police, either you commit a crime or not, the worst you could do is to make the situation get worse. And when the situation gets worse, it might bring a certain implication that you don't like. I'll be telling you 5 things that you must do. If you do these things, these police officers will release you. 5 things. Do these things and they will release you. Number 1, have it in mind that your plan for that moment is gone. If you are acting based on what you want to do as at that moment, it will be very difficult for you to think on the next steps that you must take. You will be acting based on the emotions surrounding the things that you were up to. Maybe you are going for an event, maybe you have an appointment, maybe you are going to meet someone. You will be thinking based on those things, and the policeman will never consider that from you. They will just do their job, and if you refuse to do the necessary things, they will lock you up. Number 2, be calm and be respectful. One of the reasons why they get you locked up is because of your approach. Most times, the police are not even interested in locking you up, but the way and manner you say some things to them triggers the reason why they lock you up. You might be on your rights, you might not commit any offense, but the things you say from your mouth towards them might actually shift the reasons why you were being stopped in the first place, and they will keep hammering on the things that you say. You might insult them, you might fail to provide information about yourself, and they will hammer on that for them to take you to the station and lock you up, or they should even charge you for that. So whenever this policeman stop you, be calm and be respectful, and you'll be surprised that they will let you go without disturbing you at all. Number 3, show an ID card. This is one of the most important information that you need to know. Showing up your ID card at the station to a policeman who arrests you is very important to a policeman. Whenever they realize that you didn't do anything and they want to let you go, the ID card that you provide actually determines if they will leave you or not. If a policeman arrests you and there is no ground on the reason why they are arresting you, that you didn't commit any offense, and you show an identity card that shows that you are working with a certain organization, this policeman will leave you. This is something that I know. A private ID card might not save you here, because most of the people who commit these things are most times private individuals. If you are working with a structured institutional organization and you show this ID card, there are many factors that will make this policeman let you go without detaining you. Number 1 factor is that they believe that you are someone that is responsible, and if they lock you up, these people will come for you. For instance, if you are a medical personnel, they know if they lock you up, you are a very important person in the organization. You might want to attend to a patient, and if this police realizes that, they won't have an option than to let you go, because they know they don't have any ground to detain you, and at the same time, people will come for you from that organization. So when you show an identity card, it's not necessarily you should be a medical link. You could be a security agency. If you're a security agency and they arrest you, of course they can't detain you, because they know the member of your organization will come for you, and there's no reason why they need to stress that. This is why it is important you should walk along with your ID card. It will save you from unnecessary detention from this security agency. And number 4 things that you must do and the policeman will release you is that don't commit a crime. I know this is where most especially Nigerians find it difficult to understand. We want to do things and go away with it. We don't want to be accountable for our actions, because we commit a crime and we have begged. Many of us expect us that the security agency should understand and let us go. Because you have pleaded, you want them to let you go, but it doesn't work that way. If you commit an offense, the policeman have every right to arrest you and lock you up. Sometimes, no matter how you beg, it might not really work in this situation. If you didn't commit an offense and you still realize that they want to lock you up, then do this 5th one, which is call a lawyer. This is the most important thing that you need to do whenever a policeman arrests you. You need to call a lawyer, as at that point, if you know you didn't commit anything. Sometimes when a policeman arrests you and they need to release you to a reliable surety, it might be difficult for you to bring a reliable person as at that moment. But when you have a lawyer that could stand up for you anytime and the lawyer appears, the police won't have an option. So when the lawyer shows up, they will release you to the lawyer without you stressing yourself. So if you don't have a lawyer, try to get one today. A lawyer could be your friend, a lawyer could be your family member, and you could hire one. Have a lawyer with you so you could avoid all this stress that might come up whenever a policeman arrests you. If you do all these things, it's very certain that the police will let you go. It's something that I am sure of you are being locked up because you don't do these things.